Hello! Welcome back to Online English class. Today we're going to be reviewing idioms, specifically the 8 idioms that we looked at last week in more detail. So, remember that idioms are phrases where the words and the meaning are really different. Sometimes you can guess the meaning, like it's raining cats and dogs. Raining is your hint word that the meaning is raining heavily. But sometimes there's no hint and you just have to remember. So, remember we practiced translating idioms, and let's review how to do that. So, use an idiom dictionary to find the meaning. Theidioms.com is one website. Another one is vocabulary.com, or you can just do a Google search, but you might not get exactly the right meaning. It can be a little difficult, and some idioms have different meanings. So, to translate an idiom, find the idiom phrase, then find the meaning. Copy the idiom meaning and translate the meaning, not the idiom, using a translation app. For my slides, I used Papago. So remember, translate the English meaning, not the idiom. So let's look at a few idioms. Let's start with I'm all ears. It means that the other person has your full attention in terms of listening. So you're listening carefully. In Korean, it would be about this meaning. I translated this into Korean, not this. And this is from theidioms.com. The sources are all at the bottom. A few are from vocabulary.com, and a few are just definitions I wrote. So, used in a sentence, it looks like this. Of course I want to hear your story. I'm all ears. Like I'm listening carefully, and maybe I'm excited too. Next, we have a piece of cake, and it's something that's very easy or a very easy task. Like, the math test was a piece of cake. I got 100%. It was so easy. Such an easy test. Next, we have when pigs fly. This really means never. Like, it will never happen. It's impossible. Can pigs fly? No, it's never going to happen. So, for example, I'm terrible at soccer. I think I'll score my first goal when pigs fly. So in this scenario, I've never made a soccer goal. I've never scored. And I think I never will. I'll score when pigs fly. Never. I wrote this one. So, not hurt a fly. It's usually to describe a person, and it means they're kind or they're gentle. Like they wouldn't even hurt a small, annoying insect. That's how kind they are. Like this. Minso is the kindest person I know. She wouldn't hurt a fly. It's often used with wouldn't, like she wouldn't, or I didn't think they would. It's often used as a contraction. All right. Oh, to give someone an earful. So often it's yelling, like angrily. So, for example, I went to my friend's house before I finished my homework. When I got home, my mom gave me an earful. Like, my mom yelled at me. She was angry because I did fun things before homework. All right. Ooh, a tall tale. Sometimes it's called a tall story, but it's usually a lie. And it's often used like this. Don't tell me tall tales about how you went to Paris last week. Tell me what you really did. It's less aggressive than saying, you're lying. It's like, makes it a little bit funny. Like, oh, that's just a tall tale. When someone's saying something that's unbelievable. Okay, and play it by ear. Usually we use it with let's, like let's play it by ear, or we should play it by ear, kind of as a suggestion. And it means like to improvise, or we're not ready to make a firm plan yet. We need to think about it. So, for example, I'm not sure if I can go to the movies next week. Let's play it by ear. Then the other person be like, yeah, sure, that sounds good. Or, no, I really need to know if you're coming to the movies. And last one. This one's more of a noun. A night owl is a person who's best at night. They study well, they focus well, maybe they do their best work late at night when it's dark and quiet and there's no one to distract them. We call that person a night owl. I'm a night owl, so I'll do my homework tonight. I work better then. The opposite of a night owl would be an early bird, someone who works best in the morning and wakes up early. So today, your assignment to practice these is to read a story. It's in the Google form, and it's about your favorite bunny and cat. So read the story and answer the questions. I used all 8 idioms in the story, so you can see them in context in a conversation. Then submit the form at the end for your 100 points. All right, I hope you have fun with the story and see you next time. Goodbye.